Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Florida's offense will get first crack at it here. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season?
Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out.
He's loose. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Under fire. And they're not on the same page there. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Breaks into the open. Oh, the sweet feet. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Gators will try to put one on the board on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he hauls it in at the 30. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Guys, let's chat about Florida. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to punch it in. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. There he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got it.
Brings it down on the right side. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that.
Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Gators! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going to the run, it's Green. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jackson will throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice run to get it out to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Pringle. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Abrams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Abrams.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The sure hands, it's Pringle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. He leaves it with his back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Hawks send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No.
Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Still trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Hauls it in. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.